Hello everyone, let's face it, the world's a bit of a mess. It's confusing, it's complicated, and frankly, it's exhausting trying to keep up. That's where the news comes in. Think of it as your daily dose of what the hell is going on, a rundown of the events shaping our world, from the serious to the silly. Now you might be thinking, John, who has time for news? I can barely keep up with my Instagram feed, and I hear you. But here's the thing, understanding the news, understanding current events, it's not just about being informed, it's about being empowered. It's about understanding the forces that shape our lives, our communities, and our world. Whether it's a political earthquake, a groundbreaking scientific discovery, or even just a heartwarming story about a dog who learned to ride a skateboard. And let's be honest, we all need a bit of that. The news connects us to the wider world. It reminds us that we're not alone in this crazy journey, and it gives us a shared understanding of the challenges and triumphs we face as a global community. So, the next time you're scrolling through your phone, take a moment to click on a news article. You might be surprised by what you learn, and you might even find yourself a little bit more engaged with the world around you. Alright, here's the catch. Not all news is created equal. In this age of instant information, where everyone with a Wi-Fi connection can be a publisher, it's more important than ever to be discerning about our news sources. Just like you wouldn't trust your Uncle Gary for medical advice after that unfortunate incident with the bathtub gin, you shouldn't trust every random blog post or tweet for accurate news. So, how do you separate the wheat from the chaff, the truth from the, shall we say, alternative facts? Look for reliable sources, outlets with a proven track record of accuracy, fairness, and journalistic integrity. Think established newspapers, reputable news agencies, and yes, even some of those fancy websites with news in their name. These sources have teams of dedicated journalists who are trained to report the news accurately and ethically. They follow strict journalistic guidelines, verify their information, and strive to present a balanced perspective. They're not perfect, nobody is, but they're your best bet for getting a clear and accurate picture of current events. Remember, staying informed is like navigating a minefield of misinformation. Choose your sources wisely, and you'll be well on your way to becoming a responsible and informed citizen. Now let's talk about the brave souls who bring us the news, journalists. These men and women are the unsung heroes of the information age, working tirelessly to gather, verify, and report on events from every corner of the globe. They're the eyes and ears of the public, holding the powerful accountable and shining a light on injustice. But being a journalist is no walk in the park. It's a demanding job that requires unwavering integrity, a thick skin, and a healthy dose of caffeine. They face pressure from all sides, from governments trying to control the narrative, to corporations trying to protect their image. And yet, despite these challenges, journalists continue to do the vital work of informing the public. They dig deep, ask tough questions, and expose the truth, even when it's uncomfortable. They are the guardians of truth, the champions of transparency, and the defenders of our right to know. So, the next time you see a journalist, give them a nod of appreciation. They might not wear capes, but they are the superheroes we need in this age of information overload. Here's where things get really tricky. In the digital age, we're not just dealing with a fire hose of information, but also a tidal wave of misinformation, more commonly known as fake news. This isn't just your eccentric uncle forwarding chain emails about alien lizard people, although, Uncle Gary, if you're reading this, please stop. This is deliberate, often sophisticated attempts to mislead the public for political or financial gain. Fake news spreads like wildfire online, disguised as legitimate news articles, social media posts, and even doctored videos. It preys on our emotions, our biases, and our desire for quick and easy answers. And it can have real-world consequences, influencing elections, undermining trust in institutions, and even inciting violence. So, how do you protect yourself from this digital snake oil? Be critical. Question everything. Don't just accept headlines at face value, especially if they seem sensational or too good to be true. Check the source, look for evidence, and consider different perspectives. Remember, in the age of information, knowledge is power, and critical thinking is your superpower. Use it wisely, my friends, and stay informed.